Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Ooh, croaky voice this morning. I've had 2 cups of tea. So I'm coming to you from a very wild and windy but quite warm Lincolnshire in the UK. So yeah, we've definitely got some kind of storm going on. Now I know Roberta and 1 or 2 other people, I think Canada way on, most of them have said, you know, they had snow and snowstorms on the way. So yeah, I thought I heard the wind in the night, but I wasn't sure if I was dreaming. But yeah, we've got a bit of a windstorm going on here too this morning. So yeah, perhaps it's sweeping around the world. No, not snowstorms obviously, and yeah, not the not the low temperatures you guys are having, and definitely not. I know Roberta said there's a possibility they lose power and things like that. Yeah, that must be awful. Yeah, snow lovely, everything, you know, all the problems that it causes, perhaps not so. So, hello and welcome. Thank you for coming back if you're a returning viewer, and yeah, welcome everybody that's new. Got a couple of, well, 3 or 4 new subscribers over the last 2 evenings, I think. So, hi guys, welcome. Now, lovely to have you here. Now, by the time you see this, I will be recuperating from a new knee operation. I'm filming in advance. You guys that are with me every day know this. I'm sorry I have to keep repeating it for, you know, for the newbies amongst us. So yes, I'm doing videos in advance. Normally I video every day. I will video every day. Normally it goes up within a day or 2 or perhaps 3 of me doing it, so they're kind of current. But yeah, at the moment they could be anything up to 3 weeks in advance. I'm hoping to get at least 3 weeks worth of videos done. So I'm trying to do a huge selection of things, and at the same time I'm trying to use up all the bits and pieces that are around me. So yesterday, I'm not sure if you'll see it, yes, you'll have seen it yesterday or a different day, but yesterday I used up a lot of my old kit tags to make some embellishments. I mean, you can use them as tags, but they're, you know, they're like cluster embellishments, if you like. You can use them as tuck spots or anything. I've made quite a few, but I'm still left with quite a few, especially these littler tags. Okay, so I'm coming on today to use the rest of these up, I hope, and I'm going to make some of these. You probably saw it sat there. Yeah, so these are one of my favourite journaling spots. I do them quite often. Slightly different take each time, but it's using up, as you can see, it's using up lots of my scraps. So all these that you'll have seen or are about to see over the next few days or the last few days, yeah, are things from my desk that I haven't put in the scrap box, and you've probably seen these, I think, as well. Again, haven't put them in the scrap box. These are from making pages and things like that. Yeah, so I'm trying to pull from those 2 piles. Well, I have managed to here, and use these little tags up. I've only made this one just to see how sweet it would be. Yeah, and then some of the papers as well, just to make a hidden, well, it can be a hidden, it can be tucked in, it can be stuck down on the page like that. You can put twine around it and tie them. You could stick the twine or the cotton or whatever on the page of the journal and tie it like that. I'll probably do a few. I've got at least 2, maybe 3 journals to fill over the next week or so. So yeah, you'll see some of these and these clusters making an appearance. So yeah, these little tiny things are what I don't want to put away, because you can imagine what they're like in the tag box, you know, and they don't really go in the embellishments. So and again, I've got coloured card that I don't use very often, so I thought this would be perfect for this. So I had 2 blue, I've just cut one up to see the size, 2 green. That green is really thick actually, don't know how well that's going to bend, we'll have to see. And yeah, I had a smaller piece of the cream. That doesn't look very straight to me, but of course the chopper is going to come in, my favourite. Oh, it's straight on the back, at the front. It's hard to fold, or it's hard for me to fold and get the flaps straight. Now I could always, depending on how much room I've left myself, yeah, I could always make the corners rounded as well, couldn't I? Should I just try it on this one and see before we get cracking? Or maybe not, depending on if I can just let me lift it down. This is my diaper bag or nappy bag if you are English, that you can hear me digging in, that I have packed ready to to go to my mum's, where I'm going to recuperate after my operation. Let's try a smallish one. Can't see that for the light, for the the filming light. Doesn't want you to go in there. So I ordered a nappy bag or a diaper bag if you are in other parts of the world, to carry my stuff, and it's brilliant, and I'm waiting for another one to be delivered today actually, so I better listen out for the door, hadn't I? Quite like that rounded there. So I'm not supposed to be doing this, but obviously when you've cut something, if anything like me, it's just habit to grab the dauber and start inking. So I've started, so I'll finish as it were, but I won't do it with all the others when I cut them. I will just cut them and then we'll do them one at a time. So are you going to craft along with me? Have you made these before? Obviously if you've been with me a while, you've seen me make them no end of times, but I just think they're sweet and so useful. And you can just change them up so much. You can make them look so different. You could have the long piece on the outside, you can have them this way. They're just so versatile. Obviously once you've put something on like that, well, I suppose you could have it that way, but if you do them all with non-directional things, you could turn them any way you want, when you want. Okay, so let's let's have a go at this card and just see what I can get out of it. Ruler, so we'll do the blue one. I've got one here already cut of a piece, but this is a 21 or 8¼ inches, so 10.5 centimeters. Did I do that way? I think I probably did. Okay, so they will go that way. I'm going to try one in half and try and do some of those smaller ones, because I think those tiny tags will look better on the smaller ones. So we've got 14 3/4. So what do we want? 7, just 7¼ and a bit. That's a tricky one, isn't it? Shall we do 7, just under 7.5? Let's try that. Oh, a bit more, practically 7.5. What are we like? That was pretty good. Oh, I ain't done this one, have I? What did I say? Can you remember? 10.25, was it? I can't remember. I cannot remember. Looks about right, doesn't it? We'll go 10.5. 10.5 with this one, and then the other one can be a tad shorter, maybe. Oh, yeah, not far off. Right, let's fold them, and then we can start with the fun bit. I think, that last one I scored, so this would help. This will help no end. So we're at 2 and 4 3/4. So this is inches now. I've jumped over to inches. This is what I do. 4 3/4. Is that there? Let's try it and see. So I hope you're all well. Do let me know in the comments, won't you, if you're having stormy conditions, or if you've had them. You might have had them before us and sent them our way. And how bad? I mean, I must admit the wind is coming from somewhere warm. Not because it's warm. It's not warm, I wouldn't say, but it's gosh, that's quite long, isn't it? Yeah. It's it's definitely not icy cold like it was. So I doubt very much it's coming from. So we're very nearly the same. So 2. I doubt it's coming from Iceland or anywhere like that. And what did I say, 4 3/4 there. And then where was the end then? Where do we need to cut you off? About there. Just put a, whoops, was that a straight line? Yep. It was a straight line. Will I be able to cut a straight line? Yes, I have. So we've got another little square to play with now in the scraps. We never get rid of them completely, do we? Trying to make sure that I'm on camera, but I need to be near me to put a bit of strength in that, because that is a thick piece of card. Lovely. I don't know why I went on to these after doing those, but I should have finished with those, shouldn't I? I'm messing about. 4 3/4, and I still can't remember where we said. Well, it must have been 6, presumably, was it? No, it wasn't quite 6. 5 1/2. There. Yep, so I'm loving getting through some of my bits, especially the scraps, because yeah, I've been making a lot just recently, you know, and it's nearly impossible to make things, anything, without creating some scraps, I feel. It's my opinion. Yeah, so I'm really pleased to be, let's stand them under something with a little bit of weight to try and train them. What did I do with my blue one that's cut? That's already done. Have I lost it? How did I manage that? That's not it. That was a bit that went wrong. Anybody see what I did with it? Under there. That's one that's made. Well, how very strange. It'll turn up, no doubt. So 2 and 4 3/4. I did do one, didn't I? I'm not dreaming. No, I definitely did. I had a full sheet, didn't I? Are you looking at it? Did you watch what I did with it? When I watch the video back to see if it's okay, I'll be like, yeah, you just threw it. 2, 4 3/4. Concentrate on what I'm doing here, hadn't I? And 2, oh, 4 3/4. That was something underneath the desk that fell. I have got piles. I've still got piles. Piles of paper. It wasn't a blue piece. So I went looking for that, didn't I? And I went looking for me corner rounder. No, don't know what I've done with it. That's going to annoy me. I don't know if you can hear the wind. It's having another blow. I'm pressing really hard on this card because it's really thick, strong card. Just trying to train it to close, because obviously you can see these don't close it. Now I have got, and I could put on them Velcro stickers if you don't want to put the twine round, and again I will decide that when I put it in the journal, because they do add a bit of bulk, those Velcro fast, you know, dots, I think they're called, Velcro dots. Whereas if your book doesn't want chunky things, a bit of embroidery thread round it is definitely the way to go. Where's my other blue one? Is it under this lot? No. Did you go under that lot? No. Well, it's definitely gone, hasn't it? That's very... Oh, there it is. Oh, there was 2 of them, look. I just tucked them in that side. Oh, dear me. So I've got 3 of those. Got quite a few to go out then. 2 of those. And 3 of those. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 if I get them all done. Right, I'm going to do this as a little cream one first. I really like that the grungy look, so what shall we choose first? Well, let's just put these little ones down, and then I think I did the insides first because I saw this and these strips are quite hard, aren't they, to use up, and I wanted to use the strips up, so that's what I did. Next I just cut some of these up, so we want it about there. We'll take it off neat there. Yes, I did this neat in the middle with the tear ruler. A lot of my strips are already torn with the tear ruler, so yeah, I'm creating lots of tiddly strips. But was it this one that went there? Yeah. Where do we want to go with that? Just above there, I think. I'm going to put them down with glue stick. I did that first one without glitter because I was just having a play and I wanted it, you know, to stick quickly. But yeah, there's no need, so let's just have a piece of glue paper there to the side and a glue stick. Scotch glue stick I'm still on. It looks a bit yucky around the top. I've obviously been working it hard. Did I ink that? I did, but I didn't ink this, did I? Only partly. Right, I'm wanting, this to be a quick make, so we'll see. We'll see how quick I get on, but it's not too difficult, so once I get going and you see what I'm doing, I shouldn't have to keep explaining. So we'll be able to have a little chat, while I'm doing them, and you'll just be able to see what I'm doing. So seeing as we're chatting, first thing I will tell you is, what's the bird that comes to see me all the time? I've forgotten already. The lovely little, love a bit of William Morris. I keep wanting to say jackdaw, but it is not a jackdaw. What is it? It is a magpie. Gosh, yeah, the magpie has been to see me every day these last few days, I'm pleased to say. So those of you that knew, magpie in the garden. Yeah, and a friend came and joined him today, and they've had a good old wander around the garden. So yeah, I'm sure it's cleared up of any bugs and things that had made the home there. Yeah, and he's been right up to the window and had a good look everywhere. So I think we're clear. Lovely to see. I noticed this morning how I said the other day how he's kind of a bluey colour. He's a really beautiful, shiny, deep blue. I know that it looks black, but when it gets up close, I can see that he's actually blue. He's beautiful. Did I say that was William Morris? I don't know if I did. Obviously, I think you would know, wouldn't you? So what did I do on the front of that one? Oh yeah, just some more. So I don't often, you know, get everything ready before I start. I usually on camera decide with you, but I just thought I wanted to get through so many of these. I've got sort of a bluey vibe going on, haven't I? That I thought I'd get one sort of started, so I knew that what I was doing. I've got a lot of greens going on. It's the colours I've obviously been doing recently. Yeah, so I had a little bit of a scare yesterday that my operation wasn't going to go ahead. It is, but yeah, my hubby, as a lot of you know, my hubby works in a residential home with severely autistic young adults, the boys he calls them, although there are one or two girls there, but they're mostly boys, or men, I guess. Yeah, and he was taking one to have a dental procedure. I have to be careful what I say because it's very confidential. I maybe shouldn't say much more than that. Anyway, he was taking somebody for an anaesthetic, and was told when they got there that the rules had changed that day, and that to have an anaesthetic you now have to have a COVID test, you know, at the station, at the proper station, 3 days before your proposed whatever it is you're having done. I've got a long thin one in here I'm looking for, just bear with me a minute. And not 4 days, and obviously it had only just happened, so they didn't have a chance to tell him in advance, so he had to go home and not have his procedure done. Yeah, which wasn't really, we were having blue, aren't we, so that would be nice. Yeah, not really good considering, you know, it's a lot of effort to get you know, people that don't engage well with medical procedures, shall we say, get them all ready for it. You know, it's like taking a child, really, isn't it? You know, you get a child all hyped up to go, you know, and have something medical done, and then at the last minute it's not done. It's not good. Now this is going to want an embellishment on it. I'm going to put this on with art glitter. It just grabs it really good. Yeah, this is going to want an embellishment on it, but again, I'm not going to embellish. I'm just going to make the bases just to get them done. I mean, it could be a bird, a butterfly, a flower, a word, couldn't it? Anything at all could go on there. I want to do one the other way now. I really need to leave them open. I mean, I want that one shut like that, but where shall I put these so they're kind of going, flattening down a bit. I'll do it under this. Ooh, that's it. Put that one under that. That glue paper's a bit gloopy now. Yeah, so he obviously contacted me straight away and said, have they said anything to you? Because my test was due the next day, which is this morning actually. And I said no, and I tried to ring the hospital, and yet it is impossible to get through to the hospital. I don't know, in England, if you've ever tried, the switchboard is an absolute nightmare. It's automated. You have to wait ages if you can't manage the automation to get to a receptionist. I waited and very, very blunt, I have to say, the receptionist. Now I don't know, if they're really, really busy and what have you, but yeah, very, blunt, and no conversation. So I explained what I wanted, and she just said, I'll put you through to such and such. And of course, when she put me through, it was not where I wanted to be at all. So I had to do the whole thing over again, and after 2 tries I just gave it up, and I thought, well, surely if there's an issue they will contact me. Anyway, I waited all day and wondered and thought, I knew that I'd be having the test later rather than sooner. If they'd have said you need your test sooner, I'd really worried, but I thought, I hope somebody, if this is the case, somebody's on the ball. Anyway, at about 4:45 I got a phone call from a lovely lady, and she said, I'm ringing from the hospital about your appointment, and then before drawing breath she said, don't worry, you're still having it done. So I don't know how many people had answered the phone with, oh no. Do you have some of that on the front of there? I just quite like that that blue on that blue, if you see what I mean. So yeah, she said to me, we've only been told an hour ago, and now I've got to rearrange everybody's appointment that's coming in. I did feel sorry for her, and she was lovely, considering she had a heck of a job on, bless her. It doesn't take much, does it, to be nice on the phone, really? Anyway, I did say to her, I have been a bit concerned because somebody told me this morning, and she said, "Oh, do you mind if I ask who told you this morning? Because we've literally been told an hour ago." So, you know, obviously it took a while to filter down to places, and I think Neil said it must have been that, you know, as soon as they made the decision, the people there waiting were told first. But crikey, it's a bit of a last minute change of plan, isn't it? Yes, and I'm changing what I'm doing because I'm doing it on the outside, not the in first. But why not? Did I put something in the middle of that other one, or did I just do the outsides? And where did I? Oh no, I did it. That's right. I put William Morris in. I was forgetting. I put old Will in. Oh dear. So yeah, not too much of a, but you know, you're always concerned. I must admit I am. I've waited so long that I'm very, oh please don't let anything go wrong. Not this close. So I've only got really one more hurdle, which is the actual COVID test. Well, you know, the official one at the testing place. I have them regularly at home, so I kind of know, but there's always that worry, isn't there? Because obviously if I had it and wasn't poorly and didn't know. What about some of this? I'm wondering if to make the whole thing or just pretty on the... This is the decisions. What to put in them. Let's go with some of this. What was I saying? What was I gossiping about? Oh yeah, my concerns about it getting this close and not happening. I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to tempt fate. I'm not superstitious. I think I've said that to you before, but yeah, I'm just not going to. Don't think about it, and then it won't be on my mind, will it? This is really crunchy coffee dyed paper. It's really dark on that side, isn't it? What colour are we? I know we're lights. We need to go light. I did get a glue book. I stuck my ruler to it. So yeah, I think I'm about ready. Well, I will be when my new I'll have to start calling it a craft bag, won't I, instead of a nappy bag. But it is a nappy bag, or it's sold as a nappy bag. I will be when that comes and I can, you know, pack the rest of. I'll have to do one the other way as well in a minute, won't I? Right, what have we got? What colour? We kind of need some... didn't think about the colour first, did I? I'll go with Dotty. It's quite thin, that one, actually. I think it just feels thin because this card is so thick. So these green ones very probably will need some kind of a tie round them. What about doing it that way? Don't think that'll make any difference. No, it's going to need a tie. I might do it that way though. Or will I? No, I won't. Not this one. Yeah, I don't want a lot on here, do I? I want a lot of it stuck over if it's going to be fastened down somehow. Am I ahead of myself again? Yeah, I haven't done anything on the insides. It might not need anything on the inside. What do we think? Let's have a look. Because it's kind of green and... No, I think it does. It is okay, but... Oops. And you know, I've got plenty of paper to use, so why not do it? Let's have something pretty then. Still got a piece of that. No, I'm trying to get something to fit now instead of just oh, that's nice. Are you gonna I know it's upside down. I will turn it round. It's just it's thinner at this end, and this is where I want it. Oops. So yeah, it doesn't have to go right to the edge. In fact, it'll stop it with the edges there being so full, thick for them to close. Yeah. Okay. Oh, pretty on both sides. Oh, that was the side I was using, wasn't it? Have I glued it? Yeah, I've glued it now. I'm going to do it though, because I want that side. I liked that side. Right. I'll have to make sure I leave it open. Good job I've done the front. So that glue on there, too dry. I just want a tiny strip. Have we got any? Oh, we have. Oh, just for the sake of using you, because you really should have been a bin piece, I feel. But yeah, it's going down. Oh, I haven't inked it. It's got a bit of white there, so it's got to be inked on those sides to go that way. It. Right, we'll leave that one open. Oh, well, that one's open anyway. They're all being left open, Denise. What are you talking about? There we go. So, Neil's at work. I know he'd like to know. He's got 4 days. This is his second of 4 days. So, when he finishes work, we'll have 1 day off together before I go into hospital. I don't know what we're going to do, anything or nothing. Can't really set my mind to anything, and I am isolating, so probably nothing. Nothing special, just try and relax. What am I doing? There's one of these little ones, and then we can go on to some big ones. Have I done a blue one yet? It's not blue. It's not blue, it's green. Let's round the corners of, let's do the big corners. Corners are all the same, Denise. Let's do the corners on the big flap is what I meant. You knew that, didn't you? Yeah, and have the big flap over. Shall we have it that way or that way? Let's have it that way. And shall we go with one of these? Just wondered if there was anything a little bit stronger. Quite like that actually. Right, ink it, and we'll go with this one. It's not very much thicker, but it is a bit. I mean, these thicker ones you could always put in pockets. That would keep them closed as well, wouldn't it? Rather than, you know, trying to put them down on a page and then keep the page closed. You can make, and I have made bigger versions of these and put, you know, tucks and pockets on the inside flaps. They're really nice. These tags are, you know, a good sort of closure. Ooh, playing Skittles with my glue. It stayed standing, or 10-pin bowling. Have I got it all? Did I say I was going that way? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. Just keep squashing it. Right, inside. Let's use some of this muslin. Right, nothing wants to fit. Let's make all 4 sides this way, Denise, this way. All 4 sides torn. So I can do 2. Oh, that's it. Oh, it's a good job we don't need precision, because we're not getting it. I know the tiny piece should be under really, but we got there, didn't we? Every piece I'm doing, I'm just celebrating the fact that I've used more and used more. It's a strange old craft, isn't it? we spend all that time coveting, and we really do covet, a lot of us, you know, the papers and all the paraphernalia, shall we say. We spend all that time coveting and then lots of energy trying to use it and move it. It's a funny old craft. I was saying to somebody in the comments yesterday actually how somebody knew who'd not long been crafting, not long been junk journaling, she has been crafting, and how excited she was to get her first journal done. You know, and I'd say I'm honestly just as excited to get up out of bed and craft most days, I would say 99 out of 100 days, as I was when I first started junk journaling. It's that, I mean, that is a little bit like my nature, because I am, or was, the same with my knitting. I think that, yeah, knitting and crocheting, I was the same with that, to be honest. I couldn't wait to, you know, get up, get my jobs done and get on with it. And when I was at work, gosh, I often used to have a little, you know, half an hour or so before I went to work, just because I couldn't wait all that time. No, Denise, we're writing in here, we're writing. Well, we could have some pretty, I suppose, but yeah, it's a bit boring, too much of that, isn't it? Too much choice, that's your problem. There's lots of this though, isn't there? Let's use, I think this was probably a piece that was, I don't know why it's all in strips though. I haven't made the strips, yeah, I'm right, I haven't made the strips specifically for this. They are strips out of my stash. Scrap pile. Yeah, you can probably see it's a little bit purple on the back, so I printed it double-sided, but the ink ran out. And I've got purple stripes on the back, so I could have used the one side to, you know, put the whole page on something, but I obviously used it for something small, hence I've ended up with the scraps. Shall we have the same on that side? I think that would work well, wouldn't it? Aesthetically, as we say. Get me. I wanted that little flower there, could you tell? Getting a little bit sticky in the fingers. Oops. Yeah, so I think I told you a couple of videos ago that, for those of you that don't know, we've sold our bungalow and we're buying another one. I think I told you that we'd finally emptied it completely. But I lied. We'd forgotten about all the pots in the garden, all the you know, flower pots, and I've got a lot. So yeah, as soon as we haven't exchanged not exchanged contracts, what is it, finalised, whatever. Anyway, it's still ours at the moment for the short term. Money hasn't changed hands. I like that. Yeah, so we're hoping that, well, it's not a hope. Oh, where's my shiny bit, the rounded bit? We're not going to do it before I go in hospital, hopefully, because yeah, once I'm in hospital, Neil can pop round and put them all in the car, well, a few at a time, because there's a lot, and bring them round here. It was that, wasn't it? Wasn't I putting that on there? I was, to my sister's. Now, I'm wondering if to just leave that green, because it's very full on, isn't it? I think I'm going to. I want most of that covered. And I am just going to leave the outside of that green. Now obviously I can't change my mind about the big flap, but you know, if I think it's too green at a later date, I could always put something on there. Oh look, that's blue behind. Are you stuck? It was nearly, look. Where is that paper that we was using? Quick fix, is it that? No, what's that? But that's sideways on. A piece of that'll probably do. Eek. Please, I spotted that. Obviously backed it to make it stronger, and then only that much needs it. So yeah, we did and ahh with leaving the pots for the person that's bought the house and starting again, but these things are just so expensive now since COVID hit in the UK. I think it's yes, Denise, do it the right way. I don't know if it's something to do with moving goods and what have you, you know, and what workers making goods, that kind of thing. But yeah, everything seems to at least doubled in price, at least. I've stuck it on the wrong side. I can't have done. I stuck it on the side that was on. Are you upside down? No. It's my eyes that are upside down. I'll try again. Whoops. Hope I haven't wrecked it. Oh goodness me, did I ink it? Yeah. Got to cover that up now. Oops, a bit lower down than I wanted it, but we can live with that. Yeah, I'm not sure now about the green. Now I've put it on, back on. Isn't that funny? Well, not. I'm wondering if a bit of that, no, it doesn't go, does it? No, I'll just leave it. I'm leaving it shut or open, I don't know. Open. Right, this is not as quick as I was hoping it would be. Look at all the scraps I've still got. How many have I made? 1, 2, 3. Crikey. Right, where's the bigger ones gone? I put them under something. Let's at least get a blue and a green in this done. Yes, a blue and a green. And I'm going to put the pointy one in that small side. And I'm going to do another big one that way. It just, the corners do get damaged, so yeah, rounding them does seem to be a way of protecting them a little bit as well. Yeah, I think the inking is taking a long time as well, isn't it? But it's a crucial part. Yeah, I was asked, and I did answer what I was most looking forward to when I've got my new knee as well. And I was thinking yesterday, because I had to walk somewhere, well, walk somewhere, I had to go out somewhere. I don't walk, I go in the car, but obviously I walk to the car and from the car to where I'm going. Yeah, I'm looking forward to not having a walking stick anymore. I can tell you there's nothing makes you feel older when you're walking around with a walking stick at any age, because my mum says the same, and she's in her 80s. You know, she feels like an old lady when she doesn't have to use it all the time, but yeah, sometimes it's just safer for her, you know, if it's a little bit wet underfoot, or, you know, and she's on her own, something like that. Yeah, it's just horrible. That, and, you know, struggling with it, with things in your hand and your stick, and remembering to take it and remembering where you've put it. Yeah, it's a nightmare. And I started using one just before my first knee operation because it was that bad, and it does help. It really helps take a bit of the strain off. Yeah, and I got my operation over and done with, and I got, obviously you're on crutches and 2 walking sticks and whatever. I got down to the 1 walking stick, and then I got off it. Oh, that was heaven, to be able to just get up and walk and go somewhere with no walking stick. And I think it was about 2 months before my other knee was so bad that, yeah, I only, you know, started using it occasionally, but it was kind of back on it. And of course now I can barely go anywhere without it. And that is going to be heaven. So there's so many things I'm looking forward to. And I think Neil probably is as well, because the times we both say, where's your stick, where's your stick? it'll be lovely. I'm sure I will feel young again, younger. I am young at heart. Just wish I was young in the body. Okay, right, let's get some pretty papers on these. Right, that's nice and bluish. So are we going outside with pretties? I am with that one because I like it. Right. I've rounded that as well, so I'll come this way a bit with it. That's the rounded edge, isn't it? So yeah, I'm making these grungy. You obviously, if you were doing them, you wouldn't have to. You could make them really pretty and glitzy. It's just my thing currently. I'm just wondering if that's... I think it is. I just think I need to go in there a bit more. Don't make circles, Denise, with your dauber. That's better. That's better. It's funny how just a little bit of ink makes such a huge difference sometimes to a piece you're working on. Yeah, it's brought that bright blue down. It is quite bright, that blue, isn't it? I'll do the same then here, just in case. That's better. Yep. You are going left, aren't you? This one. Did I just throw? I do launch things, don't I? Just shoot. So maybe, oops, maybe some of this down here. So yeah, just the same, like I was saying to you with anything that you make with little tiny pieces of things. A little bit goes a long, long way. Loving those two. Right, I haven't really got anything blue. Let's go with this brown piece then. Again, this will probably want something on it. Or at least it's on craft card at the back, so that'll be fine. You know, embellishment wise, but I'm not going to. Don't have to do the same paper. No, I want something different. Oh, what are you? Oh, are you just gonna, again, you're a little bit short. Let's have, I think when I've done these, I am going to have to do a quick masterboard. I'm not finding anything. Might end up being, oh, that's very purple on the back of that one, isn't it? Is it going to be you? No, it's not. So where was the one that was the same? That one. Oh, it must have been the rest of that. Don't know if you heard that. My stomach just had a right old growl. It's probably the 2 cups of tea that I've had this morning. I thoroughly enjoyed them. You know, sometimes I always enjoy my first cup of tea in the morning. I drink coffee too, but you know, sometimes didn't take anywhere near enough off, and it's a good job because look at the shape of that. Yeah. Oh no. Sometimes they just go down really, really well. I just wanted a bit more off now. And I can't pull it, can I? Because I've ripped it. Let's see. Let's see if I'm going to take too much off. I know I'm faffing about. I'm sorry. I just feel, sometimes I feel the need. I don't often. Or do I? I don't know. I can't say I don't often faff about. I maybe do. Right, let's see if that's better. I think we got away with it, even though I've got a billion bits on my table. Yeah, and I'm going to ink round it on the page. Oh, say, sorry if that rattled your ears. I just got caught up in the wire of the microphone and it banged. I probably don't need to explain, you probably gathered all that. That's it. That's it. So yeah, I thought I'd come on for a 30-minute video. Looks like it's going to be another hour one, doesn't it? Right, you stick yourself back down, Mr. Quite like that. Oh, what's going on this? So what's going in here? We definitely want some of this blue in here. Oh, isn't it annoying when all the bits are the wrong size? Some of these tiny bits are going to have to go. But yeah, I've got plenty. Are you going to fit? Oh, you're near enough, near enough. I keep losing my spot there. Bend it. Yeah. I think I'll just go all blue inside this one again. All grid, I mean. I don't know why I call this blue, because I suppose it is. It's a bluey green. Yeah, I suppose it is. Right, I'll try not to knock get this glue page off. Not the microphone this time. Which one did I ink? That one. Ooh, let's get rid of all these bits. How many have I done? I've forgotten now. 3, have I? Is it 5 with these? And I wanted to do 8. I think 5 will be it. I might go on and do the last couple off camera while this is uploading. Let's see if I can be clever and just cut a piece. I was going to say in half, but it's going to be... You'll fit there. You'll do. You'll do, you'll do, you'll do. It's very... I don't know. I think I'll have this piece and then something different on there. I don't know why. It just seemed too much of a sameness, if you know what I mean. Yeah, just too gritty. I'm wondering if it's going to rain. It's darkening up a bit now. I'd be surprised while it's as windy as it is, but perhaps if that wind suddenly drops, we might get some rain. Obviously these would be fun also to embellish inside, wouldn't they? Hours of fun could be had. Just trying to use up some bits. It's a shame that's so small. You're too short. Oh, what have we got here? Is this the one from the front? It is. That'll be a yes then. Might just have to trim it a smidge. Plain Skittles again. I mean, look at all those scraps. I'm sure the pile wasn't any bigger than that. It was about that size. Yeah, wasn't any bigger than that. That was right when I started. I missed a little bit down here. Oh, I do make myself laugh. No, I like it that way. So the skinnier bit is going at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, I could have hours of fun getting my little tiny labels out and maybe even some stamps. Both types of stamps. Now I come to think about it. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe I should do one, but really I'm running out of time. I think I wanted a bit more ink on there. Just a little bit too bright blue. Was it this that was going on? That's very grungy, isn't it? I don't even know that I like that on there now, to be honest. I don't put something on you don't like just for speed. I really want something blue on it, I think, or something something that's going to stand out. I know there's nothing blue in there, but there might be something blue in here. Let's have a look. No, too big anyway. I love this blue ticket. I wonder if I could, why can't I have him on? Well, he doesn't have to be sideways, does he? After all I said, he could be one going that way. I do love this ticket. Does it work that way? It does, it does, it does. Just wondering if that needs to be on something. Should I put it on a piece of this? Yeah. I've got a tiny piece that wants using up. I have. No, this bit, Denise. Was I right off camera there? I'm so sorry. Oh, I can hear things moving around gardens. Must be really strong gusts that keep coming past. It all sounds calm, and then suddenly, can you hear my magpie? He's up in the tree. I don't think he's very happy. He's probably getting blown about, unless he's calling his wife. Super. Oh, I'm pleased I've been able to use one of these. I absolutely love these labels. I love this bird picture, and I love a ticket or a label, as you know. Yep, it might want a Velcro or something in it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing that. I'll put. Do I want a lot of it on there? No, not really. About halfway. Yes, he's talking to you. I hope you can hear him. You might not be able to, actually. He's having a good old chitter. Straight would be good. Oh, good. I'm pleased we did one sideways on. I wouldn't have thought about it either, even though I said to you we could. He's a little bit low, isn't he? Yeah, so I can put a Velcro dot each side on that one. He's very grungy, though. I've certainly grunged him up. Is there one more? Yes. Green. Right, so let's use this. I didn't do any pink ones really, did I? Let's do this. And have we got anything? That's perfect. Oops. I think I might have hit the phone then. I do apologise if you got a shock. If you thought I was coming to belt you. I do get dangerous as I get further in. I think that's sticky. We'll get rid of it. We've got plenty to go at. Still. Oops. Yeah, I'm being a bit rough on my glue this morning. Yeah, there's a blob you've left behind, Denise. We don't want that on here. Goodness me. Come down a bit. That way a bit. This is a thing I like about this, using the glue stick. You can slide bits around if they're, you know, fairly decent paper. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? So something also light on there, I think. No, I don't know that I've got anything light. It's good that they're two-sided. Oh, I have, look. I have. I'll take that lovely bottom piece off because we might use that somewhere. On one of these, but as a trim. Right, don't rip because I want you. Thank you. I want you whole. Right, that seems a nicer edge. Okay, I'm doing it the other way again. Be nice. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. Like I say, let me know if you're making some, or if you just want to chat to me, that'll be fine. I'll certainly be ready for a bit of social interaction, even if it's only talking, not visiting. Let me know which your favourite piece is. If you don't know what to say, just stick a smiley face on. I'll know. Oh, this one's blue on the back again. So I'll stick it on that. What's that? Oh, it's the rose I've stuck on. Sticking up. Didn't quite get glue on it by the looks of it. Right. Yeah, that's... I didn't think about them being on show, did I, when I backed them? Please don't sneeze. I feel like I'm going to have a sneeze. I think I probably am. Get my tissue quick. Just get it at the ready. Excuse me. Right, where are my wet wipes? Not that. Not that I sneezed on myself, I used a tissue, but my hands are sticky with glue. I'm done with them. There they are. And I stuck to the fluff on the tissue, on my tissue, if you know what I mean. And sometimes I think ink is at least as sticky as the glue. So sometimes I'm inking and not gluing. I know I'm gluing today, but sometimes the ink makes my fingers sticky. They're certainly brown, so I can see I've been heavily inking today, even if I don't look at my things. Right, I've just turned around and looked at the state of my desk. I'm surprised you can see anything that's going on at all. What a state! Which just goes to show I'm having fun. I always have fun when there's stuff everywhere. So I think it's because I was looking for something then and I just pulled all that pile. I mean, look at it, it's still huge, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get a piece of paper out and just stick all that on. My main aim was to get rid of these tags, and to be fair, I've still got a few going on, haven't I? So there may be another project soon. Right, you want to be 3/4 of the way over. Don't think that needs inking. Or maybe it does. Changed my mind last minute. It does. It's going to be on show. That's it. Just a quick ink. Yep, that white. Oh, I must admit I've thoroughly enjoyed sitting here making these and chattering away to you. Hope you feel the same. Oh, look, I rounded the corners of that and I've put it on there. Oh well, it doesn't really matter, does it? I could go in and round those, but I'm not going to. Right, let's have a look what we've made. Oh, because we're well past the hour again. So yeah, the trouble is they're not, because I've dried them open, they're going to need squashing shut. I think that probably just needs something, a word or something down there. We'll find it, something for it, I think. Huh. Hold yourself closed. How many did I say I'd made? And the one that I made off camera, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I made 5. 5 on camera and 1 off. Okay. Hope you've enjoyed seeing them. Certainly enjoyed making them. And yeah, pop back and see me tomorrow. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye bye.